Checked.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to make a little to-do list app using Prisma, next.js, um, shadcn, and anything else I feel like doing along the way. So I thought I would put it up on YouTube as a little tutorial. So first I want to start by setting up the application. So I'm going to go into a command window.
Run dialog. Desktop C. Windows System 32 CM
I'm going to go into my dev
C.
folder.
Dev Grader.
I'm going to create next app, latest. Whoops.
S. Need to install the following packages. Create next app at 1.4.2.1. OK to proceed. Y. 18. Ideal tree of EC22998AF9BF2. SIL ideal tree build dips. 9 number. Slash. Timing ideal tree completed in 256 milliseconds. Refi create next app. SIL audit bulk request. Blank. Star name can only contain URL friendly characters. Could not create a project called at latest because of NPM naming restrictions. OK to proceed. Create next app at 1.4.2. OK could not blank C bottom C dev grader.
Alright, I'm going to run the command again. Create next app.
What is your project named? My app.
Next.
E N.
I'm going to call it to
What is
do
your project named? Todd.
list.
Square root. Todo list. The directory todo list contains files that could conflict. .cache slash. .env. .slinter.js. App slash. Build slash. Node module slash. Packagelock.json. Package.json. Prisma slash. Public slash. Readme.md. Blank. Blank. Either try using a new directory name, or remove the files listed above. Blank. Config.json. Blank. Either. C. Dev grader.
I gotta rename it something different here. npx create next app. Because I'm gonna start it from scratch. I'm not gonna use anything I did before.
What is your project named?
To do list.
What is your project named? Todo list n. Square root. Would you like to use TypeScript? No slash yes. Space. Blank. Would you like to use TypeScript? No slash yes. Would you like to use TypeScript? No slash yes. Space. 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 Square root. What is your project name? Would you like to use TypeScript? No slash yes. Space. W O U L D O U. Square root. No slash yes. Would you like to use ESLint? No slash yes. Square root. Would you like to use Tailwind CSS? No slash. Square root. Would you like to use src slash directory? No slash yes. Square root. Would you like to use app router? Recommended. No slash yes. Square root. Would you like to customize the default import alias, @/star? No slash yes. Square root. Creating a new next.js app in C, dev todo list next, using npm, initializing project with template, app.tw, installing dependencies, React, React DOM, next, installing dev dependencies, TypeScript, @type/node, @type/react, @type/react DOM, posts, tailwinds, slint, slint config next, 18./ideal tree todo list next, SIL ideal tree build dips. Blank, blank, success. Created todo list next at C, dev todo list next. Blank, blank, C, dev grader.
Alright, so now I'm going to cd into my.
The system cannot find the path specified. T. C, dev todo list next grader.
npm dev.
Grader todo list next at 0.1.0 dev, grader next dev, filled up pointing triangle next.js 14.2.1, local, http, //localhost 3000, check starting, Check ready in 2.4s.
Gonna go to
Run
localhost
dialog.
3000.
Desktop list, untitled, Google Chrome. Create next app. Main landmark get started by editing app/page.tsx. Link by link graphic Vercel logo. Graphic next.js logo.
Okay, so the next app has been set up. Now I'm going to set up Prisma. Prisma is a relational database, ORM, that works with SQLite, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and I believe MS SQL Server and MongoDB as well. So let me
npm config get registry. Create next app. OBS 30. Create npm config get registry column 1 of 6. npm config get registry. Command prompt terminal npm config get registry blank. Less w greater at resolve common jc dep blank bottom blank.
What the heck do we have here?
Less w greater at file c dev todo list less w libtype less w instead. ext node modules TypeScript lib TypeScript.js, but to c dev todo list next node modules TypeScript lib TypeScript.js. V todo list next node less w greater at file dependencies c dev libtype less instead ext node modules v todo list next node less w greater webpack.cache.pack file cache strategy /webpack.file system info resolving /typescript/lib/typescript in c de v todo list next node modules next dist build for build dependencies doesn't lead to expected results c dev todo list n ext node modules TypeScript lib TypeScript.js, but to c dev todo list next node modules TypeScript lib TypeScript.js. Instead, resolving dependencies are ignored for this path. npm config get registry.
No, I'm gonna ignore that because it is working. So
Terminate batch job y/n c dev todo list next greater.
alright, so I'm going to npm install Prisma.
18.ideal tree todo list next, sil ideal tree build dips, 9 number, timing, number root completed in 1781 milliseconds, 4507, space, blank, found 0 vulnerability, blank, run npm fun for 130, blank, added 6 packages, and audited 367 packages in 7s.
npx Prisma init.
I, space, A. Unknown or unexpected option, init. Prisma is a modern DB toolkit. Check your Prisma schema was created at prisma/schema.prisma. You can now open it in your favorite editor. Warn you already have a .gitinery file. Don't forget to add .env in it to not commit any private information. Next steps. 1. Set the database URL in the .env file to point to your existing database. If your database has no tables yet, read https://pre.ly/d/getting started. 2. Set the provider of the data source block in schema.prisma to match your database, PostgreSQL, MySQL, SQLite, SQL Server, MongoDB, or Cockroach. 3. Run Prisma DB poll to turn your database schema into a Prisma schema. 4. Run Prisma generate to generate the Prisma client. You can then start querying your database. More information in our documentation, https://pre.ly/d/getting started. Developing real-time features. Prisma Pulse lets you respond instantly to database changes.
Okay, so I'm going to open Visual Studio Code now.
Start window. Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code. Document. Application. Info: help us improve our support for TypeScript. Open folder dialog. C:\dev\select items view list. Name split button. Budget dash next not todo dash list dash next. Items view list. Next not name split folder : edit selected todo dash list dash next. Page.tsx dash.
I'm opening my project here.
Files Explorer. Next not select. App not selected. Node line module. Prisma not selected. Public not select. Prisma not expand. Level 2 schema. Prisma not selected. Main landmark, schema.prisma editor has autocomplete, / this is your Prisma schema file, / blank, / looking for ways to speed up your quick, / blank, generator client left brace, provider equals quote prisma dash client dash JS quote, right brace, blank, data source DB left brace, provider equals quote PostgreSQL quote, URL equals env left paren, quote database line URL quote right paren.
Yeah, we'll use Postgres because I'm familiar with that. So let's
Files Explorer tree view, schema.prisma 1 of 1 level 2. Level 1 public not selected collapsed 5 of 16. .env not selected 6 of 16 level 1.
here we go.
Main landmark, number environment variables declared in this file are automatically made available to Prisma. Number see the documentation for more detail : https : blank. Number Prisma supports the native connection string format for PostgreSQL, MySQL, SQLite, SQL Server, MongoDB, and CockroachDB. Number see the documentation for all the connection string options : 8 blank. Database line URL equals quote PostgreSQL : / jondo : random password at localhost : 5432 / mydb schema equals public quote.
Alright.
Database line blank. Database line URL equals quote PostgreSQL : / jondo : random password at localhost : 5432 / mydb schema equals public quote. D equals quote PostgreSQL : / jondo. Jondo selected.
I'm going to put in my local username and password, which is let me pull a connection string from another project because I forget what my username and password
Text,
are.
dev,
Hang on.
items view list. But OBS setup, OpenSL 12 of 53, orders project 13 of 53. Items view list. Package lock.j, package.gitinery, server 3 of, node modules 2 of 6. Server 3 of, items view, config. Package lock. Package.gitinery.env 5 of. Select an app to open this list. Suggested apps grouping 1 of 2. Notepad 1 of 1. Just once button. Server, Notepad. Number see the document blank, number Prisma, number see blank, database URL equals PostgreSQL, / Postgres W31 NS1D3 at localhost 5432 / order tracking schema equals public.
I'm going to copy that and just change the database
Delta.
name.
Database URL equals post.
Close that.
Notepad. Server, I.env. Serve camera hub window. Checkbox server.env. Todo.env-todo blank. Database line URL equals quote post d. Database line line quote public equals scheme quest track dash order / 5000 / order / o r d e r c k I n g question.
I'm changing
/ question.
the database name to to-do list.
T question S.
Alright, now I can set up
Files
my
Explorer
schema.
tree .slinker.env public not selected level 2 schema.prisma not select main landmark right brace URL equals env right blank blank. Suggest list model 1 of 1 error Odell user left brace ID string at ID at default left paren quid left paren right paren email string at unique name string password string created at datetime at default left paren now left paren right paren updated at datetime at updated at post left schema.o model schema.prism left brace ID string at ID at default left paren quid left paren right paren title string completed boolean right brace. Inspect this in the accessible view left paren, alt plus F2 right paren, error.
That's a good start.
Accessible view, main landmark, schema.prisma editor has
Copilot is suggesting the model to do.
Completed boolean.
Completed.
Title string, ID string at ID at default left paren, quit title complete right brace, completed boolean. Line feed, n, line feed.
Completed. I'm going
user
to add
relation left paren, fields : left bracket user ID right bracket, references : date, 8 date time, Inspect this in the accessible view left paren. Accessible view. Main landmark. Schema.prisma editor. Question. Line feed.
I'm gonna
Question. Inspect this in the format.
the question
Inspect
mark,
this in the accessible view left paren. Alt plus
because
F2
I
right
want the
paren.
due date to be required. Is there anything else we need? I don't think so. Okay. Now that I have the Prisma thing set up, I'm going to run.
Terminal 1. PWSH use Alt plus main landmark.
Well, first I'm going to check and see if there's any problems.
No problems have been. Main land.
No problems. Okay.
Terminal 1.
I'm going to run npx prisma generate to generate the Prisma client.
Terminal 1. Node use Alt plus F1 for terminal accessibility help. Environment variables loaded from .env prisma schema loaded from prisma /schema.prisma. Environment variables loaded from .env.
See if it has any
Accessible.
problems.
Explore prisma pulse : explore scale supercharge client. See other ways of importing prisma client : htt grav const prisma equals new prisma client left paren right paren. Import left brace prisma client right brace from @prisma/client/edge. Grav http or start using prisma client at the edge left grav const prisma equals new prisma import left grav start using prisma client in node.js left paren c : https://pre.ly/d/client right paren. 40 check generated prisma client left paren v 43 milliseconds.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we have our initial setup done. In the next video, I will talk about creating the action functions for next.js. Because we're going to use action functions, we're not going to use the API because I think that's a better way of doing things. So I'm going to talk about doing server actions in next.js. So I'll see you in the next video.
Camera hub row 1 server column 33 C Windows create next app OBS 30. OBS start virtual camera check stop recording checkbox check.